Hey guys, I'm Coach Mike with Magness BJJ. We're going to start doing a video of the week here, and it's just to give you an idea of our teaching style, the environment. Over time we'll start including students and give you an idea of what the class looks like. But for today we're going to start with a basic move, and I'm going to try to put in some advanced details so we cover the whole range of basic to advanced, so everybody watching this video might get a little bit out of it. We call this the MBJJ armbar, and we're a little obsessed with the armbar from out here, getting it and escaping from it. So we're going to go over every minor detail of it and just show you guys how we teach class. So I've got my assistant Anthony here, and he's going to lay down. I'm going to get the armbar from mount. So when I've got the mount position for you beginners, this is a bad place for him. It's a good place for me. Now when I'm setting on my armbar, I kind of want to have my knees not all the way up in the beginning because I'm going to set it up sneakily for you advanced guys. So I'm going to have my knees just a little low, but I don't want to have them all the way back to where his elbows are blocking my knees here, because then I'm going to have to lift it up and fight that battle. So I want to have what we call a mid-mount. Normally when you go for an armbar, a lot of places, you're going to isolate the arm with your arms. As soon as I do that, he knows that I'm going for a submission, probably the armbar, but there's several others. So I'm going to isolate it with my knee. So I'm going to take my knee and try to get it to his ear, and I won't get it all the way there, but I'll get it close. So this knee is going to come up as I post out. If I do it without posting out, I sacrifice my base. So I'm going to post out, wide, not close. He's going to try my arm and roll. So I'm going to post out wide and bring my knee up high. And see how I brought it up and over so it isolated this arm? Now being a little guy, we have to be efficient from the bottom, but as well as the top. So I'm going to maneuver my hips the entire time so that there's no space. So now that I have this knee up here, I'm going to bring this foot up, and that created a gap. And now my weight's on this knee and not on him. So to remove that gap and shift my weight, I'm going to bring this leg under. Now I'm on my left sit bone, which is going through his lungs, and it's making it harder for him to breathe. This knee is staying right here. This leg is starting to fold under the armpit, and now I'm going to hug the arm. But I want to hug it not with this hand, with this hand. And the reason is I'm going to lean this way, and if I lean without a post, he could roll me over. So I'm going to hug with this arm and post here. But notice, my hips are staying low here. If my hips come up high, he brings his elbow and escapes. So come back. I've got to keep my hip low and pinching my knee to my other knee, even though they're not even close to each other. Now, as that hip's low, I'm leaning this way, which allows me to get my leg over his head before I sit back, and I'm pinching my hips and my knees the whole time. The most important factor, pinching here. If I try to sit back and bring my leg over at the same time, he'll end up getting his elbow out. I'll show you that in a minute, but I don't want to have to restart. So I'm going to bring my leg over the head, and look, as I bring my feet together and I pinch my knees, now I'm going to double hug it. I'm not a fan of the baseball bat. I'm going to hug it here as I go back here. Now sometimes you might find yourself going back and he's going to turn his thumb over, so we can stop that by hugging and what we call bro shaking. I'm going to go thumb inside thumb, and that prevents him from turning his thumb over as I'm pinching my knees, pinching my feet, and I finish. So one more time. Here, I bring my knee up to isolate the arm. This leg comes up. Look, I'm hugging with this arm, not this one. Here, as this leg folds over. I cannot leave this gap here where he'll dig under and escape. I might even get my triangle, but that's another day. So I'm folding this leg under as I'm posting out over here, but the most important part is pinching my hips, bringing this leg over. You should be able to get it to where you can finish it from here. That's how you know you got it right. Now I'm going to sit back, pinch everything tight, bro shaking and hugging, and finishing. Hopefully that will just give you an idea of our teaching style here. We like to go over details, so even the most basic move can cater to the advanced person. And thanks for watching, guys.